5 ways of playing Pokemon in Minecraft, also known as Pixelmon, also known as Cobblemon, also known as many different things. And we're gonna go through each different way that you can possibly play Pixelmon or Pokemon in Minecraft or Cobblemon, etc. Make sure to subscribe for more of this because I am going to be doing a series on one of these things. And let's start off with the first one. This is Pokefind, which can be played on both Bedrock and Java. And it is a server that does not require a single mod. Massive pro for a lot of people, especially since Bedrock can actually play this as well as Java. You can enjoy playing with your friends on any platform, and you can tell which players have a Java edition or a Bedrock edition server because Java edition players will have no period in front of them, while Bedrock will have that little like dot in front of them. So you can tell that they are on Bedrock Edition based on that. And there's a storyline, there is a bit of a quest line, a bunch of side quests, and Pokemon just kind of spawn all around the area, so you can kind of find them laying about. They don't attack you directly, to my knowledge. The massive downside is that it is lacking behind on a lot of the generations. It is currently in its black and white phase. Yeah, there's not a lot of Pokemon within this in comparison to some of the other options. With that said, really great server. You should try it out for yourself just because of the fact that it is a server and there is stuff to do on air, such as the quest and such that I mentioned earlier. Up next is Pixelmon, also known as Pixelmon Reforged. And by the way, the reason why it currently has the name Pixelmon, because as some people might know from the past like versions of this, it used to be called Pixelmon Reforged. Well, we'll cover that in just a little bit. This is Pixelmon, and it is a really great mod for playing Pokemon in Minecraft because it adds in almost every single Pokemon to date in this one little mod. And it is a really outstanding mod that covers essentially everything that you would possibly want in Pokemon, from the items to the battle mechanics to the EVs and IVs, all the way up to the fact that you can do everything from Mega Evolution, Z moves, to all that Gigamaxing and all that stuff, basically in one simple mod. I will say the one downside that some people might have is that the Pokemon in this game have very smooth models, and a lot of people don't like the smooth models within Minecraft, but unfortunately you're going to have to deal with it if you're playing with this mod. I have no idea if there's an actual mod that fixes the smooth models into more blocky models, but it is a really good mod. Aside from that, typically there's no normal creatures within the world. Majority of the normal mobs that you would find within Minecraft are pretty much deprecated. Do find a way to play this with friends because it is much more enjoyable with friends, and definitely is by far the most recommended way to play Pokemon in Minecraft. Up next is Pixelmon Generations, and I will not talk about this mod a lot because this mod, let's just say it may or may not be killed off entirely. And right now, the only version that it really is for is like 1.12 to my knowledge. Maybe there's like a 1.16 version, but I think this mod is killed. And for good reason, because it is well believed that Pixelmon Generations stole assets from Pixelmon Reforged, which is why you might notice some obvious like similarities with some of the creatures. The main reason why I think it's killed off is because I couldn't really find this mod anywhere. Like on the internet, you can hardly find this mod nowadays. I only found this because of the Technic launcher has some Pixelmon Generations mod packs still available to this day. Don't play these. I just want to mention this just because I'm making this video. Play Pixelmon Reforged, or sorry, Pixelmon, if you really want to play Pixelmon in general. Don't play Pixelmon Generations, just play the normal Pixelmon on CurseForge, as that one is a much more complete mod. Nevertheless, the only real benefit of Pixelmon Generations is that there are some more unique structures. That's basically it. Okay, so the fourth way of playing Pokemon in Minecraft is through a mod known as Pokecube. I actually have made a video on Pokecube, so you can go check that out. The reason why I'm not playing it right now is because the latest version, the prior version, if for some reason I can't get this mod to work, it is a really great mod, and it is a mod that allows you to play Pokemon in Minecraft, and by that I mean the Pokemon in the game actually feel like you can control them a lot more, do different things, a little bit lower resolution in compared to that of Cobblemon, and you can interact with these Pokemon with other like enemies such as zombies, skeletons, spiders, etc. So there is a bit of an interesting experience with Pokecube, and the creator of this actually made a side mod that allows you to interact with Cobblemon and Pokecubemons both together. You can actually play both Cobblemon and Pokecube together. And speaking of Cobblemon, the last mod that we're going to talk about is Cobblemon. And Cobblemon adds in these cute little Pokemon that are actually pretty well made. This is probably the closest thing to like a nice, lovely little rework of like the Minecraft design within a Pokemon. As you can see, they have a really nice look to the overall like aesthetic of the game. They have your like a unique animation. Like for example, this doesn't like slide across the ground. It actually like hops around like a normal bird. A lot of the Pokemon in general do look pretty cool. And of course, Minecraft creatures are actually in this game along with the Cobblemon. But Cobblemon overall definitely needs some time in order for it to definitely be up there as one of the better ones. As it stands, it's definitely on track to be probably the best Pokemon mod for Minecraft, but it currently doesn't have a lot of different aspects that you would expect out of a Pokemon mod. For example, a lot of the assets that you need for like Mega Evolution and all that, it comes from like the side mods, the data packs and all that stuff. And while that does exist now in some form, it definitely is not as perfect as you can possibly get. But still, it is a really cool mod that has really unique design overall. And you can even see here like the trees grow the actual berries. They have a lot more of a vanilla type feel to the game. And it is very well like introduced within the world that this is a nice Minecraft Pokemon mod. But that is basically it for all the different ways that you can play Pokemon within Minecraft. I hope this video helps you out with what you want. I personally suggest either Pokemon Reforged. I personally suggest either the Pixelmon mod, the Cobblemon mod, or the Pokefind mod. Pokefind mod for bedrock, of course. If you do prefer like the overall aesthetic of Cobblemon, then you should go with the Cobblemon. Otherwise, if you want the full experience of Pokemon, then you probably will want to go with the Pixelmon mod. Other than that, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care, and goodbye.